What's up, y'all? Here, Black Friday. I'm not doing anything special, particularly, for Black Friday, but got the house to myself for a little while. I'm gonna come on and hang out with you guys, see what's going on, do a stream. I was working a little bit on, not scripting, but getting the idea for the next video going, you know? So I was doing that. I think I'm gonna kind of talk about some basically things I had to learn the hard way. First time I got on the road, kind of like if you're brand new to going on the road, what are some things to be aware of? But everyone watching this after the fact, hello, welcome. I'll say it right off the bat. I've got timmavenmusic@gmail.com if you're interested in lessons. Still taking students. We got a couple replies from the last thing, which is great. Got some spots next week, some stuff open, so look forward to doing some lessons with some new people. I've got tagged products below if you're interested in one of these Silver Skies or some of the pedals I'm using. Those are pretty much all tagged. And now we're gonna hang out. What's up, guys? Zach, good to see you. Matt, happy Thanksgiving. That's right. Hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving yesterday. I had a good one. Just relaxed at home, made a big dinner. I'm doing a big family Thanksgiving on Saturday. So instead of eating turkey twice, yesterday I just roasted a chicken, which actually turned out really well. Turn this backing track thing off that's going in the background. What's up, you guys? What's up, everybody? Any of you guys out buying stuff for Black Friday? I am not. I'm at home alone right now, but... Here you go. up, you guys? Amp subbing, what's up, Jay? Thanks, man. How's everybody doing? Anyone buying anything for Black Friday? What's going on, you guys? Got some times hanging out. Y'all know me. I love just coming on, hanging out, doing some live streaming. Love that freaking neck and middle position on this Strat. I got a little bit of the Nobles on that. Also, the reverb sounds really good on this. What's the model for this PRS? Dude, this is a SE Silver Sky, the cheaper John Mayer guitar, man. I got Strat Audio pickups in it, and the pickups that come with it are great. Great. I wasn't planning on changing them, and Jason, who makes these pickups, is a subscriber on the channel. Reached out and was like, hey man, I'm starting a pickup thing. Do you want to try them? And I was kind of like, well, I don't want to change these, but I'll try it. And I was kind of nervous. I didn't want them to suck. I put them in. I really like them. So here's the neck pickup with just a little bit of drive going on it. What's up there, you guys? Okay, let me answer some of these questions. We got some coming in. Hello, everybody. What amp do you use, Jay? Right now, I'm playing through a Sir Bella reverb, and most of the reverb you're hearing is from that amp. I do have a little bit of going on the ground. And then I've got, if you look in the products of the live, like the tag products, you can see some of the other pedals, but what I've got on right now is the Nobles ODR1, and then just some slapback and a little more reverb from the HX Stomp XL. But that's just the, you get kind of, got kind of like a, all right. What's the model for the PRS? Yeah, it's a PRS SE Silver Sky, the cheap one. I got it linked in the description too. I doubt anyone will buy from that, but if you do for some reason, it gives me a kickback. What's up? We got some people in here. Thanks for the likes in here too, you guys. Thanks, Roger, for the nice comment. Sounded great. Jay, hey, thanks, man. Nice guitar. Thanks, everybody. Okay, any tips on transitioning from standard bar chord positions to thumb over? Okay, yeah, I got you. Let me answer a couple of know any Mayer. I do. I'll play some Mayer stuff, and we'll talk about that thumb over stuff. Mad. I have a semi-hollow and a hollow body sitting over there. They're not Gretches, though. You know, a great finish on it. Hey, thanks, man. I really like this finish, too. Okay. Compared to P90s, what do you think? I'm looking for some new sounds, so just asking your sound. Hey, thanks. Definitely different than P90s. If you're looking for the P90 sound, I'd go with P90s. If you already have P90s, it'll be very different. I mean, it's got that... I like that. Try to get... Let's see. Okay, you had asked about the thumb over stuff. So, I that John Mayer, Hendrix, SRV, tons of people use the thumb. I always talk about the thumb stuff saying, man, get used to doing it, you know, because if you're not using your thumb, to be honest, you're just one finger down from the rest of us. That's kind of how it comes. That's why you see, I mean, I can't think of like a really, really great player outside of like maybe classical stuff, which I don't know a lot of players in that isn't using their thumb at points, you know? So if you don't use your thumb at all, you're just one finger down from everyone else. So this is the key. You take like an A major. Most of the time the thumb's going to be used to hit that low bass note on the E, right? So I'm grabbing it. Here's how my wrist looks, right? It also keeps your wrist comfortable. Look at this wrist position, how my wrist is cocked to be able to grab that bar chord versus this. Versus nice and straight. Easy. It's good for your wrists too. So I'm taking this, and I'm grabbing thumb on the bass, and then the flesh of my thumb is muting out that A string. The A string is going to be muted for all these. And I've got the root here, so just an octave. I've got the major third and the 5. You can bar with your pointer finger to get that high one too. But what the thumb does is that allows your ring finger the ability to go... So it's also a lot easier to go into licks. Like here, if I'm going, I can't even play that. They're going. I can't do that at the bar chord. It's easier to go to licks, right? See how I gotta like shift my hand position when I'm here. My hand's already right there. So it's great for major chords like that. Minor chord, you're just going to take it and lower that major third here down a half step. And that's where you're barring with this. And that gets you all that. Could be something like this. Lots of good stuff. That's another kind of green by John Mayer that it's hard to do that doing bar. I can't even do it with the bar chords. I can only play it. So my point is it allows that third finger to really play some great. Anyways, all right. What pickups in that Mayer? I've got Stratton Audio, the Signature Series pickups in it. You know, and I kept this pickup black specifically so people would know I changed it on here. Jason's been really good to me. Stratton Audio, if you look it up, killer pickups, man. I really like them. Okay, let's see what some other people said. Is that a Strat or something different? The neck inlays are throwing me off. It is a PRS John Mayer model. Love the thumb over. Spent like 3 months learning neon. And stopped this train when I was like 15. I agree. I don't know how to play neon off the top of my head. Let's even stop this train. Maybe it goes. You're walking it down with this thumb there, but. Ton of Mayer stuff that's going to use it. Even Slow Dancing in Brain Room when he goes. Kind of that version of an A chord. Look how much facility I got with that thumb. Anyways, all day long. Strat specs, yeah, it's the John Mayer's PRS is like Strat. I always use thumb on the top frets up a whole extra finger. That amp sounds nice, man. What are you plugged into? Hey, thanks, man. Thanks to everybody hanging out. I'm plugged into a Cerebella reverb. I got the reverb kind of cranked on it. Can you play Highway to Hell? I don't know Highway to Hell, honestly. John Mayer requests I'm good at. I'm bad at a lot of other stuff. Room for Square still, I agree. I don't feel old, I know. Isn't that crazy? Trio's great. Every Day I Have the Blues. Heck yeah. I don't know if I should get an SE Silver Sky or a 355. Well, two very different guitars too, you know? So it's kind of hard to do it. I'd go play both of them if you can, you know? And see what you like. What string gauges are on those? Bending seems really comfortable on that. I've got 10s on it, just 10s. It is a Silver Sky. It's an SE Silver Sky, the cheaper one, right? SE. Someone had said something. How does Every Day I Have the Blues go? Down, 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 down. I was singing it, Rocky. Every day I have the blues. Said every day I'm not much of a singer, and I also don't know exactly how it goes. I know the beginning, I think it's... All right. Get some more of these questions. Bunch of good questions coming here. Hey, thanks, Steph. Rig at the stadium show. Okay, the rig there was same amp I'm using right now, the Sir Bella Reverb. Had that out. I had the PRS HRX20 on top of it for a backup, just in case, because amps die. But on that show, I was playing the Bella Reverb, and then I was playing the PRS, the hollow body mostly. I had this guitar out, but I didn't play this guitar on that show. So I was playing the hollow body too through that, and through the pedal board, which I think I linked in the affiliate like product things on this live stream. Some of the pedals on the board, one or two I couldn't find, but I linked those down below. So you just started playing? 10 to 52. I guess I should just work on my bends more. I can talk a little bit about working on the bends. Hey, thanks for subbing. Thanks for watching that that video too, man. I got more on the way. Play some twang. This thing will, if you go down on that back pick, I mean, you get that. What's up, Waylon Jennings? No, not off the bat. I was just grooving around. Excuse me. Jesus, interesting. Some SRV. You know what I like SRV wise? Sound like well inside and licked. Hey, thanks. Like Mateus. Yeah, right on. What do we... How'd that lick go? He does one great little lick in there. I think it's that. It's up a whole step and a half. You're talking about working on your bends. Someone was talking about working on their beds in here, right? And I think a lot of that is just... Pedaling those top ones definitely helps with the bends. You know, but just playing, okay, I want to bend here, play this one, and then... You can hear when it's in tune, right? But pedaling those top ones give you kind of a reference tone, you know? So like a... Gosh, I just swallowed some spit wrong. Jeez. Okay. I don't know, should I stay or should I go? I can do Lil Wing, though. Hey, thanks, you guys. Thanks for all the nice comments. Jeez. That really got me. I might need to get up and get some water real quick. You want to see the setup? Sure, you guys want to see the setup real quick? I'll show you what I'm working with in here. Excuse me. Gosh, that really got to me. Okay, I'll flip the camera around. All right, here's the board on the ground. Okay, pretty simple. Tumnus into the bell, into the ODR1. That's what I have on. That's what you've been listening to the whole time. Full drive, compressor, JHS pulp and peel, mini volume. Then I got this for all my delays, reverbs, any other type of just effect. And then that is going into, not the HDRX20, into the SIR Bella Reverb amp. Here's the settings on this in case any of y'all happen to own this. I got that reverb turned up a little bit. And then we're hanging. This is the office. You know, the PC, the full trash can. There it is, man. That's the setup. Here, I'll show you guys the other guitars too. We got guitars over here. Here's some other ones. There's a cat. Some other amps. Got let's see. So we got 2003 American Deluxe Strat, a PRS DGT, a PRS CE with some changed pickups, a PRS hollow body, and then a G&L American-made Telly. How about that, man? That's about the setup in here. I got another cab. I got an acoustic over here. What else we got? Got some other stuff. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even... Ha! That's cool. Yeah, got a mandolin that I never touch hanging on the wall over there. That's about it. Oh, okay. What tools do you use? Tell me what you mean, Rama. Okay, we can do Little Wing. You know, ever use the whammy bar? It's crazy. This one comes with it. In my other PRSs, I lock down because they're floating. This one's not normally floating. It comes flush. So you can still bend it up, but you can't bend it down. So I've left this one. And this morning, I was looking for the trem bar. Just for whatever reason, I was like, you know what? Maybe I play a little bit with it because I don't really ever use it, and I can't find it. It's somewhere. There's another one. I think I have the DGT one in here, but I don't think they fit. Like, I don't think I can use the DGT bar in this. Maybe I could. Let's see. This is the bar for the DGT, I believe. Oh yeah, if I loosen up that screw, this bar's thicker though than what I have it set for. Yeah, it's not gonna go in there. Anyways. Okay, you guys. What's up, everybody? Joe, good to see you, Joe. Show me your favorite licks and techniques that you always put in your melody. Okay. Nice tone, what amp you use. There you go. I hope you just saw that. Bella Reverb. Are you on Instagram? I am. Just look up my name's the same on Instagram. Tim Avon Music. I post little playing clips and stuff on Instagram. Same with TikTok. This Sir amp is awesome. I love this amp, honestly. This is like, it's my favorite amp. But live, I use the HDRX20 a lot, to be honest. Okay, what was I going to do? Someone asked for Little Wing. And then Rom said, show me your favorite licks and techniques that you always put in your melody. I do a lot of that Mayer, Mateus, whatever thing, these things that... Out of this kind of C shape, I'm playing E major, C shape, right? And all that kind of... So a lot of that stuff I really love, and that you can just hammer on here. Like there's your little triad, E triad. See, I just took that down to a D. Same thing, just went a whole step down on a flat 7. So there's real majory sound stuff. You can make it a little bluesier. I was already going out on flat 7. That gives it that vibe. Up to that A. 5 of E, B, right? Let me come back. Do a lot of that. A lot of stuff is on and off of that major minor third. Like this going. I don't do that a ton, but a lot of times I... So that's, I'm taking 1, 2, major third. Here's that minor third, just a half step below and hammering on and off of it from the 2. And minor third, major third, tag the root. Right? That is just awesome. I do it like all the time. There it is up here, out of G shape. Right? You know? There it is up here, out of E shape. You know? So then also the mix and major and minor stuff. I want to do like a lesson on it, which I'll shout out again. I teach lessons. If you're interested in lessons, it's timavonmusic@gmail.com. Same as my username on here. I do Zoom lessons with people all over the world. Literally, I have now at this point. I've only done a handful of people outside of the US, but I can do it anywhere. Get a full recording of the lesson, all that good stuff. But mixing major and minor, huge thing, like once you know the major pentatonic, if I'm out of the C shape, I'm gonna use one you're probably not used to, but right, that's my C-shaped E major pentatonic. Now, right, what if we want to take that to minor? I go, right, it instantly gives you that vibe. So there's E minor pentatonic out of that. Now here's E major. Now mixing the two, a lot of that is that minor third, major third. And then that natural 6 and flat 7. That's where you're going to get a lot of those mixing sounds. So if I just play major, I'm going. Just playing minor, I'm just. You start mixing them, you get all that. So using those licks a lot. You come up to an easier position maybe, like let's switch to the key A. Right, you got A minor pentatonic. One I bet most of you know. Then you got A major pentatonic. But when you're mixing them, I'm thinking about it overlaid from the same root. So here's my A minor. Here's my A major. See how my hand's staying in the same position? We're switching from this root. Then when you start mixing it, a lick to start might be. Then you hit them with a. Right, so. That went. Right, that. Right, you get that. Go back to the 4 chord. Anyways, talked for a while about that, but great question. Oh, I'm way behind on the comments. Sorry, you guys. What do you think is a good Fender? I mean, there's a bunch of good Fenders. You know, I love a Strat, and I've got a normal Fender Strat, not a PRS one, sitting over there. It's an American Deluxe from 2003. But you know, I'd go play a Mexican one, play some different stuff. What sort of single coils do you have in that Strat? I've got what's called Stratton Audio, Stratton STR Raton audio, and this is the Signature series. And man, I think they're really good. They're really good. I wasn't going to change the pickups, and Jason, who's the owner and builder of these, is a subscriber on the channel. Shot me a message and said, "Hey man, do you want to try these?" I said, "Yeah." And I put them in and they're really good. So, oh, edit in the Telly. In that Telly I showed you, that has the GNL like proprietary pickups. They're called the MFD pickups. I like them. They're cool. They do their own thing, but it's definitely not complete normal Telly. They're a little different. Is it important to know how to read music to improve? No. No, it's not. Now, Trick Shot Gamer is also right, though, that a basic bit of music theory knowledge is going to help you a lot. See how even just when I was just talking about that, major, minor, third, some basic stuff, basic understanding of the major scale, right? All of that's going to help. That, I think it's like, okay, what should you know? Basic understanding of the major scale and like what intervals are and what the intervals are in a major scale, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? The major third. And then I think it's being able to probably harmonize the major scale. So that means I can just play E major with the chords, the correct chord tones, chord qualities for it. So play E major of the scale. That's E major. Now I play that same thing, but with the chords are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. You know, so learning that basic music theory is going to help a ton. And then the basic, honestly, there's just like 4 chord types you have to start thinking about on how they're built. A major chord, like what the intervals are. So I know a major chord is the 1, the major third, and the 5. Okay, so what about a major 7 chord? Well, I know there it's going to be the 1, the major third, the 5, and the major 7. And if you can't find that, you can sit and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I have this C-shaped E chord and I'm playing 1, major third, 5, 1, major third, I know if I want to make it a major 7, I just lift off my middle finger. Now I've added that note, and we got this. Right, same with the dominant 7. There's like 4 chord qualities you really got to get familiar with. It's just major, major 7, dominant 7, and minor. To begin with, you know. I know that's a dominant chord. I got that flat 7. So, no, you absolutely don't need to read music. But I would think about some of that. Have a really nice tone. I dig it. Hey, thanks, Bradley. Yeah, shout out Stratton Audio, man. Seriously. Hey, I'm also a guitarist. What's up, man? Playing for 1.5 months, documenting our journey on a channel. That's cool, man. What kind of music you like playing? Day 6, triplets and rhythm is beating at me. Day 6 and triplets and rhythm. Well, triplet, if you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, triplet, 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 right? That's the vibe. So triplet, right? You could even 3, 4. Triplet, 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 or triplet, 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 Okay. Let's see. It seems this seems a little advanced for someone like me who really only has a few basic chords and rhythm strumming techniques down. Well, you know, yeah. So you're right. Look, everything I'm talking about here, especially getting into some of it, is definitely probably some intermediate level stuff. But look, guys, it's never too early to start working and thinking about some of this stuff. And I think the comment afterwards said that, yeah, he's just talking about pentatonics, and it's right. So here's an initial help. Most people, if you've looked up a pentatonic video and you only know one pentatonic, willing to bet it's probably this one, A minor, or any root, but for whatever reason, we just start out of the G shape on guitar and teach you that one first. People call that position 1, whatever. There's A minor. Now, if you go up to the next position, if you've learned 2 positions, the next one is going to be still A minor, but we're starting on a C root now. Now, I know this might confuse some people, but it's all about our emphasis. We're technically playing C here, too. Just depends on what you emphasize. So, if I play right. Okay. So a way you can think about it, if you just know those 2, you can start to overlay in this position, because this first one you learn, that's A minor. The second one starts on C. So we're kind of, it's still A minor if you're emphasizing the A, but here's my point. This you can think of off the bat is your minor root position there. And that second position you learn, you can think of as your major root position. So when I'm mixing minor and major, I'm staying in A if I'm doing all that. There's just me playing some blues licks. A major and A minor. I'm thinking this one. Then I'm thinking that second position, but that second position is still starting on A. So you'd play your second one, but here. That's where a little bit of interval knowledge comes in, you know? So yeah, you're right. Brand new, if you haven't even learned a pentatonic yet, what I'm talking about is definitely a little more advanced for that. But it doesn't mean you can't start learning. It's going to take a while to grasp those concepts. I mean, it takes a while. It's easier than it sounds, but when you've never practiced it or thought about it that way before, it's not super easy, right? So just take some time, it takes some practice. But you're right, I'm not talking about like complete beginner stuff here. Play the lick. I need to look. I've watched that video a long time ago. Where your root note is for your minor pentatonic. Slide your finger up 3 spaces and you have major. That's true. Yep, same thing with the interval stuff, man. I mean, if you're thinking... So there, I'm playing out of like A minor pentatonic. The important thing to remember and recognize with that is learn about those relative major and minors. So A minor, I'm thinking it's the 6th, the minor, relative minor of C major. So if I use that same shape, but instead I start on C and emphasize C, it goes from a minor thing. Here's minor, right? If I play the same notes, but I emphasize C instead, it turns into C major. Go back to A minor. Anyways, talking a lot. Hey, I like talking about this stuff though, you guys. Cool sound. Hey, thank you. What chord do you use in the licks ending? Good question. You're probably talking about the one I'm talking about. It's a dominant 7, A dominant 7. out here, A string muted. Actually, it's not, it's here, A string muted. I tend to bar right there, get the 5th. Okay. Okay, let me answer. I'm behind on a bunch of questions, but I don't know Skid Row, and someone else commented on something that I don't. Licks. If I want to play harmonic of the song, is the pentatonic with cage system enough for that, or I need to learn all the shapes of the natural scale? Want to play harmonic of the song? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Is pentatonic with caged? I mean, the pentatonic and caged stuff is good. I don't exactly know what your question is. Pentatonic and caged is good, right? There's 5 pentatonic shapes. And it's not a coincidence there's 5 caged shapes. Each one just goes with one. When I play that G shape right there, when I come up to that second position pentatonic, it's E shape, you know? Which is a great way to practice, honestly, just playing it. They grab the chord. We're trying to connect our brain to that shape matches this chord, you know? Because then the next one, I'm going to come up here. Right? I'm going to go. I added the 4th in there, but... Because you'll take these and eventually expand it into here, the major scale. Pentatonic, here's major. And those other notes will become important. Because once you're starting to try to play over the chords, that 5 chord, I'm getting into music theory stuff, but all day long, if I hit this 5 chord, that's a 5 chord of now we're playing in C. That note you're missing, one of them from the pentatonic scale, is the major 7. Now in a 5 chord, that's the major 3rd of the 5 chord. So if I'm playing in C, and I go... Now I want to make your ear hear that we're going to the 5 chord. I might play something like... Right? So I played through that slowly, but that's where that knowledge will come in handy later. First, you start with those pentatonics. I'd learn the cage shapes. There's just 5 of them, right? It's being able to say, okay, here's E and E shape, E and D shape, E and C shape, E and A shape, E and G shape, E and E shape, E shape, G shape, A shape, C shape, D shape, E shape. Then with each of those, if you're playing out of this D shape, say, okay, where's my pentatonic scale from this root initially? Okay, now I'm playing out of C shape. Where's my pentatonic? Alright, now we go up to A shape. Alright, G shape. Go up to E shape. Right? So, and then the way I think about it is it's the same 5 shapes. I don't change it for minor. I'm just now going to emphasize the 6. So, this is where the knowledge of relative major minor becomes really important, because I just played all E major stuff, right? Now, what if I want to play over E minor? Okay, so I know all those major shapes, right? Those 5 major shapes. But with a little bit of music theory knowledge, you can say, okay, E minor is the relative minor of G major. So now I'm going to take the same shape, that C shape, and move it up to G, and And then the extra caveat is that if we're playing on a minor, my focus is going to be on that 6th note, that E note. So instead of playing like an E where we're playing major and I'm going, come up to the G shape, I'm sorry, the G chord, C shape, same thing, but instead of just G major, which is this, right? We want to play over E minor, same shape, same chord shape, but I'm going to go. I'm focusing, I'm emphasizing my end of my phrases on the E note because it's relative minor. So if you just learn the 5, you've already got them down. You don't have to. I'm not thinking, oh, major, minor, major, minor. Now I am when I'm mixing that major, minor stuff. But just right here, if I'm going, let's loop something. Oh, whoops, it didn't delete my last loop. There we go. This is E minor. I didn't loop it perfectly. So you might know your basic E minor stuff, right? But here, if I'm thinking out of this shape, that's that G major shape. I'm just going to focus on that E note, right? Explain that great. My point is, I'm just thinking still G major. It's just now my emphasis is turned to this E note. So anyways, major, minor, my point in saying all that was, if you just learn those 5 shapes, and you know just a little bit of music theory, you can just say, okay, now I'm going to play out of the shape I already know, except instead of emphasizing G, right, I'm going to emphasize E. Kind of the whole scale there, but anyways, I talked for a long time on that. I have no idea, and I'm so behind in the comments, but I hope you guys are finding this interesting. Over diatonic scales, I mean, I can talk about it for a second, yeah, and I'll tell you about what I think of. Fingers fucked from sports, barely can bend a few of them. I think you can still play. Got them sausage finger action going. You know, I've had students that have said the same thing. Man, if you just keep practicing, I mean, look at plenty of people. Kingfish is a big guy. Look at his fingers. If he's doing it, you could probably do it. You know? Sam, never really learned is the guitar. I don't know any polyphia. It's a little above my pay grade. I never really tried to learn any of that stuff just because it's hard, man. I like a lot of blues and been focusing on music theory and not learning songs. After 400 plus hours, I hired a guitar teacher to help me speed up the process. My aim is to do math rock. That might help. In stuff like the math rock, you're going to lean really heavy on music theory. I don't play any of that type of music. Again, that's kind of above my pay grade of stuff. But a lot of these root systems that I was just talking about, some of that basic stuff, that can apply to any type of music. You know, just knowing your relative major or minor, what intervals you're playing over, what kind of diatonic chord qualities are. Now, some stuff like the math rock music probably messes with that stuff a ton. I don't really know any of that, but it's not going to hurt you, you know? Great info. Hey, thanks. It's almost a memory practice. Can you go over diatonic scales? Oh, yeah, okay. Electric guitars and acoustic guitars have all the same chords. They're all the same. Wonder if you had any advice on someone who's trying self-taught. Okay, that's a great question too. Oh, we got a bunch of questions. I'm sorry I'm so behind on this, you guys. I'm so behind on them. So, how do you say your name? Hexer? When you're saying you're working on diatonic scales, what are you meaning? Are you meaning like the diatonic modes? Is that what you're meaning? That's what I'd imagine. When you say diatonic scales to me, I'm thinking, okay, we're in the key of A. And the second mode of that, the second diatonic mode is going to be Dorian, right? Now it's not A, I'm not playing A Dorian here. Here I'm playing all relative to A. So A major, Ionian. Is this what you're talking about? Because to play through all of the diatonic modes, it's if you're going to play just off of A, which is probably good practice, but initially just to understand them, remember how we changed our emphasis to the sixth for the minor, right? Relative major and minor. Well, the sixth is Aeolian. That's the Aeolian mode. It just means minor. That's all it means. So you can, what the modes are is changing that emphasis throughout every interval of the scale, the normal diatonic ones, right? So if I have A major, the second diatonic mode of A major is going to be B Dorian. And all I'm going to do, I played A to A here. A to A. Instead, for B Dorian, I'm going to stay in A, same shape. I'm not going to change anything in the shape. We're changing our emphasis. I'm starting on the 2, and I'm going to end on the 2. Right, so here's A major. Now the second mode of A major, B Dorian, I'm going to go. I played the same exact notes. I just started on 2, the second interval, and end on the second interval. Phrygian, okay, you're going to start on 3 and end on 3. So some of this is, I have the modes memorized, right? It goes Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, just minor, Locrian, and then back to major, back to Ionian. And you're just changing the emphasis. Now, a good practice would be saying, okay, I'm going to play them all off of A, you know. But here, I'm just using that to try and get you to understand the basic ideas of it. Hey, first gifter in the chat, thank you, with a cake. What's up? But anyways, to be honest, guys, I mean, I'm not thinking about a lot of stuff like that. First gifter in the chat, a cake. Thanks, man. We haven't gotten any gift. I'm not thinking about that a lot. I mean, technically, Mixolydian, yeah, I'm thinking over that sometimes. I'm never thinking Mixolydian. I'm thinking it's a dominant chord. I'm going to play over the flat 7, or I'm going to mix in the flat 7 for something. I'm not really like thinking, oh, I'm playing Mixolydian. Because as soon as you're thinking too hard, like, okay, I'm playing just Mixolydian over this, that's good practice. But if you're thinking more interval-wise, like, okay, this is a dominant chord, I'm going to mix in the flat 7, you can merge it more with the current stuff you're already doing. Instead of, okay, now I'm just in Mixolydian, and I'm locked to playing, like, okay, A Mixolydian. You know? Hey, another guitar in the chat. Hey, thanks, you guys. When did they add the gifts to this YouTube stuff? It's like TikTok. Hey, thanks, guys. Let me shout out who gave me these stuff real quick. We got Dayton Kelly, Pumpkin Pie. Thank you. Who else we got in here? Jason Shepard sent the guitar. Thanks, man. Thanks, both of you guys. Anyways, I don't know if I'm helping you or not. Do this on acoustic guitar? Yeah, you can do everything I'm talking about on acoustic guitar. It is a PRS. It's an SE Silver Sky, the cheaper Silver Sky. And I'm so behind on the comments, so let me answer a couple of these real quick, you guys. I am reading them. I'm just getting off on these tangents. I just played Fender, Jazzmaster Mustang. Okay, I've been thinking about a Silver Sky first Strat, but everyone says I'll have a hard time with neck thickness. Did you? I don't know. Who's told you you'd have a hard time with the neck thickness? That would kind of be my question. The neck is just a little bit thicker. I love it. I love it. There's no problems with it. I own every one of these guitars I showed you, which I can show the guitars again, all have a different neck profile. This one is thicker than my American-made actual Strat. I like this one a lot more. I love it. It's not crazy thick. I mean, you know. So I really like it. I just, you know what the key is? You know how you answer that question? Just go and play one somewhere, you know? Sit at a guitar store. Even, look, sometimes if you're, I don't know if you're newer to guitar. You might not be. So I'm not just talking about you, but for anybody. Plugging in an instrument in a guitar store can be a little intimidating sometimes. You don't even have to, if you don't want to, plug it into an amp, but just go grab one. If you just know a G chord, just grab the G chord and play it. Does it feel good on your hand or does it hurt? Try and play a bar chord. If you know a bar chord, does it feel good or does it hurt? Even if you're unplugged, sit there and... Okay. If you're used to a Jazzmaster, Silver Sky will be fine. I have a Jazz. Yeah, okay. Missed the first part, but you can play, man. Hey, thanks. Thanks, man. Never told you look like the guy from The Darkness. I don't think that. Is that a band? It's facts. I've been studying hybrid picking, and that's... Yeah, hybrid picking. I hybrid pick all the time. Happy holidays to you guys, too. Thank you for the pumpkin pie. Yeah, I find for chords, it's easier to learn the formula for chords. Then you don't... Yes, he's super right on that. I'll tell you what. Knowing the formula is the key. Technically, you are learning other shapes, you know, but when I'm in this C shape, I just know how to make a major 7. And then I can say, okay, I could make a major 7 like that. You could get weird, and I could put it on the lowest. I don't use that a lot, but I could put that major 7 in the bass. Here, I've got a normal major chord. Let's make it a major 7, right? You know, I want to add the 6 into it and put the 2 on there. Also, I could... That's a pretty chord, or I could bar this one. That's like a major 7 with the 6, major 7, 6 thing. I don't know. Well, actually, it's 6, but it's an octave up, and 6 is, let me think, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's major 13. That's what it is. Took my brain a second. So anyways, I agree. Cool guitar. Which PRS is this? This is the SE Silver Sky, the cheaper Silver Sky. Playing any more arena shows? Next year. Next year. Yes. Hey, thanks, you guys. How many shapes of diatonic should I learn? There's just 5. Just learn the 5 major scale shapes. That's it. Then you can start focusing on honing your music theory stuff just a little bit and start understanding how those 5 are just everything. It just depends on where you're emphasizing. Now, there's certain other things that will change. If you're going to play harmonic minor, that's adding in a... But then that's not diatonic. If I'm going... You know, then you're adding in the... If I play it right. But that's not diatonic there. What's the middle pickup? They're all Stratton Audio pickups. This one I just kept the cover black because Jason shot me these pickups, who's a subscriber of the channel, and I wanted people to ask that exact question you did. Because if I kept all the covers white, you'd never know I changed them. So this one is black just for the fact of I live stream a lot and I'm on YouTube a lot, and Jason wound these pickups for me, and they're his signature series, Strat pickups, and I wanted to give him credit for it. So when people ask like that, what is it? They're all Stratton Audio signature series. I just kept this pickup cover black to kind of do Jason some justice, because otherwise you wouldn't know unless I'm saying it, you know. Sharing photography, I don't know that. The way you were explaining the modes was good. I hope you make a video on it. I can make a video on that. That's a good idea. I have an acoustic, but thank you, Squire and Tim. Yeah, absolutely. Got a fun picking pattern you made up for practice? Yeah, let's see. I got a bunch of stuff that I've just made up. What's something kind of hard-ish, or maybe not hard. Maybe you don't want hard. This is a fun groove that I do hybrid pick where I'm going. That's it. It's going. I'm taking this kind of A shape like this. I'm sorry, E shape, but A chord. Hammering on right here. I'm playing that open E. That's great hybrid picking where I'm going. Play it like that's a thing I just made up, but we got. Yeah, and that bass note is hard. That. That is a hard, honestly, you try it. But normally, when you think of hybrid picking, you're thinking of me going. So anyway, my point is, normally you think of country stuff with hybrid picking. I go here, change the pickups, change how much I'm popping it, and you got. Now if I was popping it hard, I'd be going. You know, but anyways, that's a great one. Try and learn that. That's not easy. It might sound not that hard. And if you're used to playing with your fingers, that's probably easy with your fingers. So I'd take the next challenge and say, okay, do the same thing, but hybrid pick it. Or you can try and play with your fingers, but with still holding your pick. What song is that? Just made that up, Jay. Someone asked about I'd already had that made up, but someone asked about a picking pattern to practice. I just threw that one out there. That's something I made up. Normally put a little bit of delay on it. Jammed a lot with it with Lanco on sound checks. Haven't written a song to it yet. We might, but I like that delay going with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Loop it. 3, 4. Throwing some stuff at the wall there. Whoops. Hey, Scott with the 20 bucks, huge tip in the chat, dude. Thank you. Happy holidays, man. Do have a lot to be thankful for, dude. Hey, thanks. Hey, and happy holidays to all of you guys. Thanks for the tips and the gifts, you guys. I can't... Another guitar? Hey, thanks so much, you guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are getting something out of this. I love hanging out and talking about this stuff, doing this stuff. I really do. That's why I come on and do these lives, man. I really do enjoy it. When you will be doing guitar giveaway, I really need a new guitar. I'll tell you what, Michael. We're at almost coming up on 16,000 subscribers. I think a good goal is hitting 50,000 subs for a guitar giveaway. And I think I could do it. I think we could probably partner with Sweetwater or PRS and maybe give one of these away. You know? So you heard it here first. If we get to 50,000 subs, I will work out some way to do something like that, which we got a long way to go. So, Michael, don't wait too long. Instantly reminded me of Mountain Song. Oh, yeah, heck yeah. I will get to work. I've got the exact guitar. The old Gibson color is sick. Hey, yeah, thanks. I really love this color, honestly. Brought my 13-year-old grandson a Fender California. See, heck yeah. Acoustic guitar for Christmas. That's awesome, Scott. He's going to love that. What's your favorite song? I don't know what favorite song is, to be honest. You need to work on a hybrid, man. Can't do the long fingernails. You don't have to have... I have no long fingernails. I've got no... I bite my fingernails. My fingernails are complete... I use the pads of my fingers. You can't see it. As weird as this sounds, if you were here and could, like, feel the tips of my fingertips, you'd feel these are calloused also. All of these. Except for my pointer finger. Pretty much. These obviously are very calloused. I don't know. You probably can't really tell. But good way to tell. I don't have anything to tap on. Normally if you tap on something like on the desk, I don't know if you can hear the difference of those. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So I am 11 and getting an acoustic guitar for Christmas. I'm worried because I don't know how to play it. It's awesome though. It just takes time. No one starts knowing how to play it, you know? You got to take some time and learn. I think that's great, Swift. You know, just take some time. That's all it is. That's all it is. Gift in the chat. Thank you. Who? Okay. Let's see who gifted these. We got Florida. Fire Alarm with the guitar. Thank you. Scott with the huge $20. Can't thank you enough. And then we got Bradley. Sent a high five. High five back at you, man. Okay, let me get down to some of these other questions. Triumph. I don't know. Do you like Rick? I don't know it. I don't know who that is. I like me. You play off guitar. Yes. What effects are you using? There I had extra delay and extra reverb on and some drives. I had a Tumnus on, an ODR1 for that spacey sound you were talking about, right? I've got these on. I got a tapped kind of Memory Man type delay, and then I got a spacey. It's called Ganymede. If you own any Line 6 products. Reverb on top of the reverbs and slapback I already got, so there's a lot going on there. There's a little bit of chorus with it. Alright, you guys, I got about 10 more minutes on here. We're going to answer some more of you guys' questions. Please pick me. Okay, awesome. James, another gift in the chat. You guys are going crazy on these gifts. What's this? Oh, wait. Someone, maybe I'm wrong. Someone sent something. Sent 100. Heck yeah. Thank you, James. I don't use chorus very often either, honestly. This is a patch I've got left over on here, and that's the first time I've turned it on in a couple months, probably. I show the people the tapping thing too. Not sure what you mean. One more sub up now. Hey, heck yeah, thank you. Getting a Japanese Strat from my uncle for a lot cheaper than marker. So stoked. Dude, Japanese Strats are awesome. Florida, you're gonna love that. I've only ever played Japanese Strats or anything in guitar stores, right? And they're awesome. They're always awesome. They're really, really great guitars. Great guitars. I grew my nails out for hybrid picking, but I also do transition into flamenco eventually. Well, there you might need it. You're right. I don't have nails at all. And everybody's different. I know guys here in Nashville that do the country thing really well, that do the nails, that do the thumb picking nails, that do the thumb picking no nails, do hybrid and no nails. I mean, I've got buddies that literally go and get a manicure. I was just talking to, what's his name's guitar player? This was maybe a month or two ago at a gig. But he had acrylic nails on. That were not painted, it's just clear coat, but he had them cut fake nails for it. So I don't do that, but some people do. But then it's weird because if you do that, you have nails just on your right hand because you can't have them on your left. But people do that. Like tapping on the desk with your fretting. Oh yeah. I remember in high school being like, look, I have calluses, and you could hear the difference between the two different fingers, you know? It is different timbre with these. These have calluses on them now, but not like this does. How long have you been playing guitar? I've been playing for 16 years. Some Lydian dominant. You know, there's nothing I really use that for. Like, I have to sit and even think about that. Like, so Lydian, like, this is how we build it. Now, this is where I was talking about that basic idea of music theory. I don't even know what to use it for, to be honest. But, okay, if you're playing over a 4 chord and it's a dominant 7, I guess that's the context you'd be thinking about this in. Because Lydian, dominant. Okay, so Lydian, with just some basic music theory. I know this might get a little complex, but Lydian, we're thinking, okay, what does Lydian mean? It's the major scale, but the 4th is raised a half step. Okay, so there we have a Lydian part. Now if you say Lydian dominant, dominant means a flat 7. So I'm thinking you're playing the scale with a major scale with a raised 4th and a flat 7. Now I never use that or think about that. I don't even know what context we'd use that in. So here's what that scale would sound like going. There's normal major. I'm gonna play Lydian dominant. I don't know. I don't even know where I'd use that. I mean, I guess there. I don't even know any licks for it. I'm never in a situation where I'm thinking, I'm going to play Lydian dominant over this. I've never once thought that. But here's a good example. That's not something I use or any songs that I really play ever seem to call for. I might end up accidentally hitting versions of that on doing some chromatic stuff, walking in and out of things. But with the basic music theory knowledge, I cannot even know that shape. I don't have that shape memorized. I just modified my major scale to play that, right? So you go. I don't know where I'm using that. You know, you might go. Maybe there's. Maybe you could. Okay, that might be like. So. But you know, I'm never really thinking about that. Yeah, everybody's got it. As soon as you start talking about effects, some people love chorus. I mean, you know, it's all of it's to taste. Japanese, I agree, they really are. Do you know Bryan Adams' Summer of '69? You know, I'm sure I've covered it at some point on a gig, but I don't remember it. He said you dig that cup, it almost looks handmade. It is. It's like a painting thing. I painted it. Pretty bad, but I did paint this, technically. All right, you guys, a couple more minutes. Let me answer a couple more questions. Strat tones, I agree, James. I've been a guitar player as long as I've been a producer. Nice. Lydian, it's good for metal. Yeah, it might be. I don't play like any metal music, as you can hear. But Fender American Ultra 2 Stratocaster is my favorite. Yeah, I've got what would be like the predecessor, early predecessor to that, like an American Deluxe Strat, which I really like. And I'm not going to be on here long enough today where I want to get up and plug it back in after this. But I want to answer a couple more of these questions. Canadian band Triumph. Rick Emmett is the guitarist. Okay, cool. Band Triumph. Sent that one because it's funny. Heck yeah, thanks. Sent the flower. Hey, thanks for all the gifts, you guys. It's a nice cup. Hey, thanks. Miles, probably the coolest person on. Ha! Other than you, just hope you have a good day. And you gotta like, well, thanks, Miles. I appreciate that. Hey, you guys, I can't thank you enough for the tips and the gifts and the likes in the chat. I really appreciate it. Hey, I'm going to plug this since I got a couple more minutes hanging on here again. If you're interested in lessons, man, it's the same as my YouTube username, timhavenmusic@gmail.com. Reach out. I do Zoom lessons, provide you with the full recording of it afterwards so you can go back and watch it. Yeah. I've got multiple new people coming in next week. I really enjoy doing them with you guys. Happy to talk about any of this stuff, whether it's hybrid picking stuff, whether it's mixing that major minor, whether it's the cage shape stuff, learning the cage shape, or you know the cage shapes. Now, what do I do with that? How do I employ the cage system stuff, right? Like those are all things I end up teaching. And a bunch of other stuff, blues stuff, country stuff, a little bit of rock stuff, the Mayor, Stevie Ray Vaughan, all kinds of stuff. Mixing major and minor is a lot of all that inflection and stuff. That's all mixing major and minor. If I just played major, I'd be going. Which is good. And if I just played minor, I'd be going. Start mixing them, and I got. It's all mixing it. It is a PRS. It is a PRS. Rocking kind of tone here on this Strat. I got to kick on two overdrives, just because the pickups aren't as loud. But this is like a version of something, right? I'm getting like a. That's just a good basic, drive thing. If I was doing like a. country stuff like that. Playing a rock gig, I probably wouldn't take this guitar. Here's a more saturated rock kind of thing, right? Where I've got... That'd be more like a... Right? That type of stuff. Here's a more major rock thing with a little bit of delay, right? We'll do this last one, then we're gonna go. This is gonna be pretty loud. Although I think other people are home now. I won't do it that loud, but... See, as soon as you turn it to that, it's funny. You got Eric Johnson, right, with the delay. Turn that tone down a little bit. Like that. I don't play that much, but... Okay, you guys. I think we're gonna end it there. I'm sorry, James. I'm gonna hop off here, but there it is. Nice cue. Thanks. Cliffs of Dover. That was about as close as I'm gonna get to it right now. Pickups. All three of the pickups are Stratton Audio signature series. Hey, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys get some good stuff. I'll be back on. Look for a new video coming out soon from me. And yeah, thanks again. Reach out, timavenmusic@gmail.com if y'all are interested in lessons. I got a bunch of openings coming up. So until next time, peace.